Wow, what incredible music to come back to. Hello, Eva Wine. Oh, wait. You want to come in? Come here. She has been napping. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I got some snackies on here. Bless you. Alright, I am pretty much ready for gaming for today. I just want to chat and chill before I start. Nothing really significant to talk about, really, now that I think about it. Let me put the controller here so it could, like, have some charge. Okay. No. No. Okay. She's awakened and she's ready to cast destruction everywhere. Uh, Blondie is kind of getting around, and Sasha is. We're still working on Sasha leaving Blondie alone. It's still a work in progress. Blondie, the older cat, is kind of getting a footing back into the lower levels. We have been very adamant in training Sasha not to chase her, um, either by distracting her with toys or using the spritz bottle. Again, I hate to like use the spritz bottle on her for it's like the last thing that you need to do to train a cat. And I don't want to go, any further than the spritz bottle. So sometimes, most of the time, it does work with her. But I'm just trying my best not to overuse it as the main thing to train her with and try to create a more, you know, chiller environment between her and Blondie. It's just, I hope we get there. I hope we get there. Still have a ways to go getting both of them acclimated near each other. We just have a very major misstep, I guess. Misstep? They were kind of getting chill with each other, but as the kitten grew, she became more the dominant cat, and she's kind of like guarding her food and bowl ever since I moved it out of this room. So I'm thinking next week to just, or maybe sooner than that, to just integrate all food and water in one place and just make it where it's everyone's. It's not just yours. And hopefully that will take that guarding instinct out of it. I don't know. Still a work in progress between the kitten and Blondie right now. But it's getting better. It's getting better, between the two. Blondie was able to sit in the windows, enjoy the sunshine. She got her water and food. It's a work in progress. I'm just looking out the door, seeing where she is. We're almost back to like a normal household with her. Almost. So, that's the kitty update. Let's see. Writing has been good. Million follower detective. Taiwan Tarot detective TVs. Ooh. Let me look that up. By the way, welcome in, Daimo. Yeah, Ed, if anyone else wants to talk about like their day, please do so. I've been watching The Traders, and it's been a blast. I love the traders. I usually like don't watch it because there's no particular celebrity I'd love to watch. But this season for traders, I absolutely adore it. Detective. If I could spell detective, I would live a more simpler life. There we go. Million follower detective. Oh, it's on Netflix. They mention your country, even spelled the message in my language. Oh! Chases a mass terror reader witch Baba who accurately predicts the murders of social media influences in Taipei. So it explores influencer culture and dark secrets. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, everyone is now getting into like Korean Korean shows. Hopefully it won't play as I'm looking at it. Here we go. Let me mute it just in case. Yeah, a masked online fortune teller predicts the murders of social media influencers. Oh, and he's got like a mentee. Oh, it's not supposed to play when I'm muted. What the heck? Chen Jia. I don't know about you. I kind of want the detective to be a little bit more rugged. He's a little bit too clean faced. I kind of want him more rugged. But that's just me. That's just my fantasy. Just looking at the episode clips right now, it looks nice. I will go ahead and just add it just in case I ever get bored and go around to watch it. It's kind of up my alley. I do love detective shows. And, of course, I do a little bit of tarot. So we'll see, like, if there's any sort of lineup or not. I know that fortune tellers in um, Korea do things a little bit differently. They like interpret things in their own way. So it would be cool to see how they do it and if there's like a cultural difference or whatnot. Because I'm not going to bash a story's interpretation of, something that is occultish if it's from a different culture, because it's their perception of, you know, they have a different perception than what I would say, oh, it should be this way, you know? Like, obviously, in a detective show, I would not be surprised if the death card comes up, because, sometimes the death card, or usually the death card is about change, transitions, moving from one chapter to another. It's also like a rebirth kind of thing. Something ends, so something begins. So it would be fascinating if that just comes up as that, or they're just using that as a gimmick of, oh, you died. It would be cool. It would be cool to see how that happens. Mm. And I'm currently eating pretzel peanut butter bites, which is not really great for talking. Hmm. Also, I had a really good time writing this week. Trying to think how much I've written. Um, at the very least, I did 2 and a half thousand words, which is like a chapter worth of writing. I think I went a little bit over. I can't remember. But it's been good this week. It feels nice to actually get back into writing again. The demands of like promoing is not as severe, and it's just nice to like get into it. And let me show you. Ah, doing the notepad thing has been so helpful. Oh, I probably should do like the backside here. Um, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because the kitten is not jumping up on the desk and I have to keep moving the keyboard. That could be the reason why I was not being as productive at the computer. But like, this is a major game changer. I'll just go sit in the living room, watch the Olympics, put it on screen, and then just write on this. And most of it goes into the document that I'm working on. But I get so much from just writing it by hand. So I think I found a new way to engage with my brain and try to write more of this book. So you never know. You never know. If y'all are ever like feeling stuck and keep getting distracted or whatever at the desk, changing locations, maybe changing your writing style just for a quick moment will help, get the gears turning. Um, this has been so helpful for me. So, definitely going to continue doing this from here on out. I also gotta need to do. I can't speak. Um, gotta get another pad if I'm gonna continue writing like that. Most of these journals, they're like half the width, roughly, and for some reason, I mentally don't think of writing a whole book in like journals like this. I kind of want something that's a little bit wider, and I could see how it all lays out as I like write the words. Which my handwriting is like not that stellar. Mm. But it's been awesome. So I've been a good little author. I've been writing. But I haven't been so focused on work that I totally forgot, about the Olympics or trying to have fun. I'm trying my best to like relax and just like chill more often. And the Olympics have been a huge help. I'm so sorry about like how I'm eating right now. I didn't realize how hungry I am. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. Let me go ahead and get the game started, and I'll just yap and eat along the way. Ooh, wait, let me. I'm a professional. I'm such a professional. Okay, there we go. Let me turn the music off. Put these away. Okay, there we go. Okay. I love watching figure skating, and it's been a roller coaster this Olympics. I love how we perform as, in the US. How we performed in the team skate. I think we did very well. I think it's commendable. But I was shocked and awed about Ilya Mamin's performance in the men's skate. But I'm also really happy that Kazakhstan actually won gold. And that's the whole point of the Olympics, is that you can't really mess up. Everyone is so good. Everyone is at peak performance. And in internationals, you only have like this round robin, skating, that you skate for one country and you like say you skate in Canada, and if you don't do well in Canada, you can always go to, like, say, France or China or Japan to, like, improve your skating thing, and have a better performance there. And when we don't have an Olympics, usually they just calculate the best of the best from each country, and they do the bolts. Excuse me. And I'm not sure if it's from the international competition that they pull the people from, or if it's from each country's championships that they pull it from. But whichever standing they use, it's not as high stakes as the Olympics. Usually. The Olympics, once you mess up, that's it. The moment is gone. And everyone is at their best game. That's what's so great about this Olympics for ice skating. Everyone is stellar. Absolutely stellar. And you can't just, miss a jump. It's that tight on the scoring. And I feel like Ilya was too cocky going on the ice after watching Sato, had his oopsie daisy on his routine, which was shocking because he was also, like, a significantly great, skater from Japan. And just seeing him messed up is, like, really disheartening. And I'm so proud of him, like, celebrating his fellow countryman, like, winning medal. I think it's bronze, if I remember right. I have to, like, double check everything. But, yeah, I feel like Ilya came on, like, with his head a little bit blown out of proportion. People say that he was also getting, like, hate comments on social media, which can play a part, Maybe they kind of bubbled up to the surface the moment he was on the rink. But I feel like he thinks he got it, and he probably didn't watch himself carefully. And because of that, it went away from him. No. She's trying to take my pretzel bites. Pretzel bites. Oh my god. This is Sasha here. No. I'm gonna have to put, like, some sort of cloth over it. There we go. Now she doesn't know it's there. So, I'm glad that he had really good, sportsmanship. Being able to, like, say, hey, congratulations. Yeah, it's me. I messed up. And I'll figure things out later. At least he's not doing this finger pointing blanking. Everyone else is on his behalf, but he's certainly not. And I'm really grateful for it. It's also like I don't want to say it's the same thing that happened with Ember Glenn, the performance that had happened in the past few days. But I do believe that, the pressure and the hate comments and social media really played a part with Ember Glenn's performance. I think it just... She's already agitated. She was already, like... She wasn't, like... Oh, how should I say it? The way she had performed for herself in the championships was totally different from how she's performing in the Olympics. Not just by like skating and points, but also by her demeanor. She felt really tight and very not alert in the sense of acuity, but so tight and feeling very vulnerable, very exposed. And I think the social media hate is like coming into play because I think it's like messing her up a little bit when she had those fumbles. And I just hate how, I hate that, that is our reality in our day and age, how social media is affecting our athletes in such a negative way, and even everyone's going to have opinions about the state of the world, and that's part of the reporter's job, is to try to get their takes about like what's happening. And her comments are valid, as everyone else's, about like where she's coming from, being part of the LGBTQ community, and also like skating for the US, in the state that it is. And you're gonna have like mixed feelings. And she doesn't really deserve all of that hate. She really doesn't. And it makes me so mad. So when she messed up that one jump in shorts, I just knew that it was because she was so tight and guarded. And my heart broke for her when it happened. And I'm glad that she was able to rally herself mentally to skate again. I'm like so proud of all of the skaters from the US. Anyone like who's an athlete from the US, or just doing their best, to achieve their own, ambitions. It's not necessarily doing it for like a particular, political agenda or whatnot. It's just, their own, thirst for challenge and to compete and to see where they fall in comparison to their peers in competition. And that's all there is, everyone just makes a big, huge political thing out of it, which, I could see it. But, like, at the end of the day, you just want to skate because you love the sport, and you shouldn't receive like death threats for just speaking your mind about a situation that is very troubling, for a lot of people. So I was devastated about Ember Glenn. I'm so glad that she was able to skate again for the free skate, and she did a incredible job despite her situation, and so glad that she fought back, So uh, that's my personal take about like the Olympics. I'm just proud of them despite what everything else is going on, and I will continue to support them and love them. You know, um, I hope somehow, some way they make it back to next time. Especially like Lindsay Vaught. I feel awful that she got hurt so badly by that major. She had her shoulder caught by that flag, that marker, and that really did a number on her. And these people go like anywhere from 65 to 85 miles per hour. And I'm glad that she's alive. I hope she recovers soon. And I really hope she gets. I really hope it's not a career ending kind of situation. I really hope not. Ooh, we're in ads, so let me just try to figure out where I want to go. On more positive notes, I'm really like super stoked about Alyssa Liu, winning gold. I honestly thought she was going to get bronze, and her winning gold was fantastic. I think that was incredible. Oh, excuse me. Uh, I think. Okay, there's two ways I could go. Okay.
Ada!
Yeah. So, anywho, because of the commercials had occurred, I am very proud of the Olympic athletes, despite their injuries and despite, the setbacks that had occurred. I'm very proud of them, working really hard. Also, really super stoked about Alyssa Liu's unexpected win. I really thought she was going to get bronze. It was a wonderful surprise to see her getting gold in women's figure skating. Very happy about that. I think let me do like a more positive take. The entire women's figure skating, all the competitors were amazing. Everyone's shorts was clinging to the best they could, and it was so tight in their scoring. Like, it's only like a couple of points difference from each scoring, and Amber Glenn's score in 13th place is only 11 points away from the top. That's just how close everyone was in the competition. And that just tells me that they were all incredible skaters. They all were absolutely phenomenal. And I am absolutely blown away by all of these skates from these amazing people. And I enjoyed watching all of them duke it out. It was just incredible to watch. I absolutely love the ice skating session for the Olympics, even though it was devastating for the U.S. with Amber Glenn and Ilya Mamin. You know, everyone put everything on the ice. No one held it back. Everyone put it on the line. Everyone gave it their all. And I'm just so proud of everyone from all around the world just giving a incredible skate. I'm just so happy. I'm also sad. This is gonna be the last ice skating bit, I swear. I'm also sad that Kyrie is going to retire. She's gonna go away for quite some time, and it's gonna make me so sad. I don't know if she's gonna be at Worlds. It would be fun if she is. I know she's gonna become a coach when she's done. I just know. Oh man, I'm not ready for her to leave yet, even though this is like her last season, her last skate. I'm just gonna miss her. Every single performance she has done in the past few years, I cried. I cried every single one of them. How do I get there? How do I get there? Oh, that's right. That's... There's the flea circus, or caravan. So anywho, I'm hoping she'll skate at Worlds. You know, Kyrie. She is my favorite skater for like years and years. And I really hope this is not the end for her. I really hope not. Well, like, I want to see her at Worlds. I'm not ready to say goodbye, you know? Right. That's right. I couldn't cross here because it's active lava. So I need to go up and down and around and explore the other side. So let me try to do that. Ice skating is like one of those sports that I love to watch over here. I love watching it more than like baseball or basketball. Not really a football kind of person. Why am I missing? I probably will go on forever about like ice skating. I definitely would. That doesn't lead anywhere, so I have to continue going this way. I'm getting a lot of bread by going this way, which is nice. Not ready to go up. I'm still planning on filling out the rest of this marrow. There's a huge empty space in the middle, and there's a couple of spaces just above the bench that I haven't seen yet. So I'm gonna try to fill those out. I probably should have pins. Well, there goes the prayer beads. Oh, darn. Yeah. That's not great. So, I have this thing that I gotta get up on, and supposedly I could just hop on those things. Okay, I think that's what I need to do. I just need to be skilled. And I'm not that skilled. Let me try this way. Up, no? I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. I'm not that skilled. Yeah, not that skilled. I may have to use the D-pad for this. Hold on. What if I just go to the top here and just baby step it? Oh, you know what? Never mind. Don't know if I can pull this off, but I'm gonna try. Oh, there was teeth. There was teeth up there. I'm not sure I can take that. Okay. I'm not sure it's gonna work out because I'm just not that skilled. Oh my god! I'm skilled! What the heck? Okay, so this is where I could choose where to go. And I think since I'm on a good roll, I'm just gonna go up. See where this leads. Okay, did I already like... No, I haven't. Where did that sound came from? Okay, I need to heal. I need to heal. Oh, skills. Okay. And you get up there like that. Okay. You know what? Let's explore this way. Maybe there's a bench here. Oh my god, I have so many prayer beads. It's not even funny. Wow. That's incredible. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Pretty creepy. Oh, this is the... Oh, crap. No! No! Okay.
Ada!
I'm so mad. I'm just eating right through my pretzels. I should have just rested at every single given opportunity. I should have just... Because it's there. I should have. Even though it probably will cost me. Oh well, I discovered like something new. Which is that weird little alcove area. Which is nice. Let's go this way. Okay. So So nothing really there. I'm not gonna take any chances there. Goodness, if I could like speak. Was it? Yeah, I went down here. I think I came into a loop. Yeah, I did. I went in a loop. I got my stuff. So I went in a loop. So this is new. Okay, we're at a new place. Why did it not register that I went into that little alcove? Why did it not do that? It should have. That's weird. Oh, no map. Oh, I think I remember what this is. This is a boss battle, and I need to take a bench. Somewhere. There's a bench. Here, there it is. Okay, awesome.
Dilligam.
Hoi! You're still hanging around then? Quiet in here. Good for hiding out. You got the little clicky clackies on you then, eh? The really roundies? What the shops like to swap for? Oh! Share some of your little clicky clackies with us. Help us fill our pockets. If you do, we'll share a sneaky secret with you. Sure, actually it doesn't sound that bad.
Falaten.
Oh, into Grindel's pockets they go. And for you, a secret to remember us by. Beneath here and further on, the burly bellheads have a big, hot, gleaming hive, full of all sorts of tasty snitchables.
Toro.
But there's this big gate that got down in its belly. Tight, shut tight, locked up. If you go wiggle through, you get your claws on all kinds of goodies. If I could wiggle through, so that must be the curve on this map in the Deep Dogs. So that curve must be like their treasure vault, I think. Makes sense. Okay, I can take on this boss now. I totally forgot this boss is here. Okay. I rested at that bench. Oh god. Wait. Wait. What happened there? Okay. Okay, that sucked. That sucked. That's on me. I am... You know, I'm filling out this boss. I'm just trying to figure out where to go with it. Wait, is it still... Oh, no, it's not there anymore. Okay. So it's probably in that cocoon. I'm gonna give it like 3 more times. At least I'm dying where I can leave if I want to. Oh, oops. Oh! He could follow me. And I can leave? Oh, I could leave? Oh, that's weird. Oh, God! No! Okay, let me get back to it. Let me get my stuff. I should be able to defeat this boss. I feel like I should be able to do that, and I just don't know. I should be able to defeat it. I just need to get a good rhythm, and I think he's just... The daggers are like coming in clutch. Okay. Okay. He does 2 strikes. Bump, bump. 2 strikes. He's a little bit more dynamic because he's changing up his strategy based on how close I am to him. I like that they also place it right here so I don't have to engage with him, but like... Okay, I'm out of knives. he can't get me by the door. So maybe I just stick in that arena. He's just big. I can't really jump around him. I think it is okay with me using my daggers on the dude. I think maybe just that the daggers are not as strong as, say, like this. Nope. I screwed myself. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm gonna regroup. Oh! Oh! I can't believe it! I did it again. I fell on the spikes. Okay. Okay, so that's what gets me all the time. Yips. I'm feeling out his pattern. He doesn't have a simplistic pattern. It's very dynamic based on what I'm doing. And I have to be careful how I... Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know I could walk away from it, but I don't want to stop. Because once I just walk away from it, I can't get back to it. Oh, he just sat on me. What the heck? Okay. I am not being smart with this person. I'm just not. I'm not being smart about it. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do. I think I'm just gonna continue going down and like see what's on the other side of the lava and just be done with it. I hate giving up on it. Brand on. I didn't heal. when that happened. Keep this up, I'm just not gonna have anything to work with, yeah. What? Oh, well, hi. Oh, okay. I disturb her sleep. You're fine. You're a good girl. Yes. I disturb her sleep. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab my cocoon and go and explore. I'm going to think on it. I'm just gonna think on it. I have a lot of stuff I could trade. I know that I want to explore. Today is more of a exploration day. I don't think I'm going to handle I don't think I will have the mental tolerance to just continue attacking that kind of boss. Now, I've been here before. Just trying to remember. I went that way, so now it's this way. Trying to like cover all the places I have neglected. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is new for me. Okay, cool. Ooh! Okay. That's cool. Hello? Oh my god! I thought I could like make it like a fight type of thing, but no, I guess not. So this is just a shortcut. That's all there is. It's a shortcut. Wow. Okay, so how do I get up there? That's gonna be key. Is there something I'm missing? Hi, Suspicious. Oh, well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I doing okay. This week has been a really good writing week. There's a new cat in the house. My family adopted Sasha about a month ago, and she's doing great. Still trying to help her not chase the older cat, Blondie, around. But it's been a experience, both positives and like negatives. She's in her terribles as a kitty cat. Wouldn't change it for the world though. So I think the last thing I need to do here is to figure out this gap. I think I already did the treasure vault part. So all I need to do is just go up, right? Wait, no. I need to get back and get through the spiky parts and reach the other side. Where that little, not L, but like that little hangover. Aw, thanks. Trying to think. I think I'm just gonna try, instead of trying to go after that boss. I'm gonna try my best to go up there where you have the red thorns and try my best to jump over those. So that's gonna be the next plan. I feel like I'm missing something. Because we know this secret already. We got through that. I don't know if I will ever figure it out. Fuck! Why did I do that? Okay, never mind. I was trying to be clever, and it didn't work out. Are you serious? I haven't played this, but the OST I tend to listen in my car. Oh, the original soundtrack. You love the lo-fi version. That's good. I love listening to the Hollow Knight soundtrack when I was working on a different project. And it's so good to listen to that. And oh no, you bastard. The music is just incredible. He could do no wrong.
Friend!
Oops. I fell over. Oop. Alright. don't know how it just clicked in my brain how to make that happen, but I'm glad that it's working. Oop. It was working. Oop. I'm trying my best to get closer to the space so I could like so I could get my cocoon. I'm gonna go to the top section though. I'm not gonna take this bottom. The bottom kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. I'd rather go over here and up and over. There's less of a headache that way. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe this is not the way. Oh well. I'm also like using maybe a D-pad. Oh, nope. D-pad is too much effort. Alright, I had to go the other way. I have to go the other way. I hate going the other way, but I have to. In fact, that is the closest. That is the closest bench I have in this area. God. Okay. If I don't die along the way... Oh God, no, not you! Hey. Alright, let me get my silk cocoon. Or just my cocoon. Oh. Okay, I was... I was close. Okay, I was close. Now the question is, should I continue this path? Because it does end somewhere over there. Okay. What is up with me? What the heck? What? What the heck? Is it nerves? Am I just nervous about this? I'm so angry. I'm angry at myself. I can't believe I did that to myself. Alright, I'm going. I'm gonna collect this silk cocoon and go elsewhere. This is just not a good silk song day. No. You know what? I should not give up on it too easily. I did that with the boss. That was like a no-no. I should not have given up on it. There's no need for me to do that because I am skilled. Balancing your own chakras? Well, that's not bad. It does take time. I personally don't think I'm balanced. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty about like trying to achieve all chakras as being balanced. It's rare, okay? Don't let anyone fool you. It is a rare thing. The back pain ones are kind of the hardest because it takes identifying the cause and root of it. It's rare anyone is. Oh, I misspoke, sorry. I'm doing two things at once. It's rare for anyone to have the entire chakras balanced. Anyone who is getting into that kind of practice, you know, through yoga or any other means, it's difficult. Okay. I only did it once in my life. And it was a pleasant experience. And it was gone all too quick. So, like, I would, like, beat yourself up over something like that. True. Absolutely. Okay. Let me... Let me just leave. Oh, yeah. No, I think it's more like some people get so lost in the sauce. That's my personal take. They get so into that spiritual side of everything, they get disconnected with the material world. And I feel that if you are going to take that route, you might as well be a monk. That's my opinion. You know, there's nothing wrong in taking that kind of path. You know, like, if that is, you know, something you wish to pursue, I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum, for sure. but I feel that it will do. I think, some people will get into the spiritualism and then get so disconnected by the, a world around them that they kind of get disinterested in their common man. And I think it's not everyone doing this or like pursuing this. I think there is a small margin of people who are like that. So I'm definitely not going to paint a broad brush on anyone like pursuing that kind of practice. It's just a warning, like you have to stay grounded. And grounded means like being present in your current situation. Doesn't mean you have to like be mundane. But again, I'm doing two things at once talking about this. It can't be so detached from the material world and be disconnected from humanity. That's what I'm trying to say. It's weird to have a dominant chakra and process things through it. I think a lot of people connect to others by root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, eye. But that's almost all of them. No, it's fine. I probably would cut off this type of conversation because from here on out, I'm going to be stricter about like talking about politics or religion. And that's kind of getting to the more religious side part of it, especially in a sphere that I don't necessarily pursue or participate fully, So my point of view is like an outsider's point of view. So I do think most people generally pursue spiritualism with good intentions. Yeah, no problem. It's just my contract, that it requires, such restrictions. And I completely understand where they're coming from because it's about, like, unnecessary harm, accidentally being disrespectful to other people practicing their things. That being said, it's kind of hard not to notice, like, some stuff happening in that kind of space. Oh, I have to go on. Then why do we have this here? Is it supposed to connect? Am I supposed to connect something there? Is that what it is? Because I am... Okay, I'm not right underneath it. Okay. I'm gonna leave that mystery for another time. But, kudos for you, pursuing this. I hope that you remain gentle with yourself, understanding yourself, and, enjoy the experience. It's all about the destination. It's all about the journey. Oh my God. I have a destination in mind, and I just put that in. Enjoy the path, is what I'm trying to say. It may not be enjoyable for a lot of people, because there are some, like, frustrations and obstacles and, like, confusions and whatever, but, like, in any sort of spiritual pursuit of understanding. You know, whether it's traditional religions or not. But I hope it's fruitful. If I could find a beautiful melody between spiritual tempo and the lyrics as psychology encompass them in one soulful way, it would be nice. There's a lot of spiritual music out there that you could take inspiration from. And I think, you know, just having the intention there in the first place is, you know, a noble pursuit for a lot of people. If it comes from the heart, people will understand. Oh wait, there was ads. I'm in danger. Poets. Oh, welcome back from the ads. Poets and writers tend to connect in the deepest part of mankind, to let them be seen and vulnerable in imagery that translates to unspoken parts of yourself. So I do need to buy your books. Oh, you don't have to. My books is not that spiritual. It does have a theme. Each one has a theme, and it is dark fantasy. Okay, it is very gritty, not bloody, but you know, there are some horror elements to it. And I wouldn't take it as like anything beyond an artistic commentary of, you know, my view of the world. That's right! You are in school. I do hope you get it soon. So, you know, please don't misconstrue my books or anything that I'm doing as like, you know, anything spiritual. It's really just an artistic commentary of things. Wonderful! I hope you get it. And I think you will. In the air, the water, everywhere, inside their shells, twisted inside guts. Tightness around heart, pulsing rhythm, sick, alive, dead, something worse. Deeper must look deeper. I wish that was a bench. Okay. So I'm kind of stuck. I think I looked into all parts of this. Yay! That's really smart. And then medical assistant. Nice. Wonderful. I'm so happy for you. She has her arm out of the rails of the bed, and she's just trying to sleep and ignoring me. And I feel kind of bad. No, don't be ashamed of that. There's nothing wrong with, you know, taking small steps for a big goal. That's the best way to like break down a problem. So you're good. Oh. This may be bad advice. So you don't have to take it if you don't like it. But whether we do the best we can to be good and trying to help others or trying to conduct ourselves with any sort of moral standard, we're going to end up being a villain in someone's book. Someone's going to think that we're awful or terrible. And, sometimes mistakes happen. Accidents occur. And we may end up hurting someone by accident or like a mistake. It's bound to happen because we're human. So, if it is something that can be amended, then all you can do is to make amends and apologize if you accidentally did hurt someone. But sometimes it's gonna happen. And you just have to own up to the fact that, you could do the best you can in conducting your life and conducting, your own personal space, and someone is going to go, no, I hate this, you're terrible. And there's nothing much you can do except to live life on your terms to the best ability of your good intentions. I think the idea of perfectionism, I'm not trying to do this to excuse anyone of accidentally hurting someone and then say, oh, well, accidents happen, and go, woo, and just try to not own up to any mistakes or issues or whatever harm they had done to others, because that's what the heck, But I want to have us divorce the idea of perfectionism in the sense that understand that when mistakes occur, not to beat ourselves down. It's hard to talk about this. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to accidentally hurt someone. There's going to be misunderstandings. And sometimes people are going to come at it differently than you, and there's going to be some conflict. And so long, if it's generally something you can make amends and try to come together with, a mutual understanding without any hurt feelings, that's great. But it's bound to happen. Good point. Perfectionism, control, anxiety, fear are so related. Yeah. And also we're all learning. This is kind of a very philosophical take, but it comes from discipline in violent practice, or discipline in any sort of martial arts or sports. You're going to make mistakes. Even writing, you're going to make mistakes. It's bound to happen. And it's because you are learning the craft. You're learning to do the thing. And I would rather have someone make some mistakes and learn better and not do them again than be absolutely perfect, never had done anything wrong, because that means okay, but when they messed up, it's going to be major and it's going to be bad. You're going to mess up somewhere, A lot of people self-justify and punish a lot when people show they can make mistakes, so hypervigilance and people feeling high risk all the time. Grew up with parents and siblings who have vindictive narcissism traits. Oh my god. So they used to dish out their own form of justice, so you have a lot of anxiety with it. So, I'm glad that you know where it's coming from. And I could definitely see, like, why you don't want to, like, hurt anyone at all. But it's bound to happen. And it's just because it's bound to happen doesn't mean like you're awful or terrible or whatever. You're just you. No, not here. Not here. Oh well, at least I have a bench that's like closest. I mean, most people who are not vindictive or like narcissists will completely understand where you're coming from when you explain yourself. Oh, in their minds, they think that mercy and second chances don't exist. See? But who gave them the leeway when they messed up? I'm so sorry you were raised in that kind of environment, because no one needs to be treated like that. There we go. Okay, awesome. I'm back. Come on. Come on. I know you want to get me. Get me. Okay, well, he's just chilling. I'm gonna pursue. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I hope someday you come to like feel better about like making mistakes at all and never have to feel like have like a anxiety around making mistakes and like be gentle with yourself. Which I know that's like a really long work in progress, but like, oh, it's one of the fleas. Oh, okay, nice. We saved them. Sweet. Yeah, it's the fear part that I am concerned about. But it's going to take time. It's going to take time. I don't think you will ever be like them. And that is the source of that fear. I don't think it would ever be like those type of people. Simply because you've been on the receiving end of those, kind of people before. And I think that, at least with your profession, you're going to do the best you can to like make sure you heal more than hurt more, and I think that's a good thing. But like, you could always make amends with others. You could always talk things out. You could always do that. And I think that in general, we need to learn to do that. Yeah, no problem. I do think, you know, there should be accountability. That's what I meant to say, like accountability. You know, always, you know, take critical feedback for what it is, you know, without what's the words? I think there's nothing wrong in accountability. I think there's nothing wrong in, you know, being responsible for one's actions. But also, like, when receiving feedback, to just own it and make amends or, like, apologize and then move on. Which is easier said than done, okay? But, like, I don't think you should be afraid of it. You're human, and it's okay. And even I, I have issues. So, like, don't be hard on yourself. I think you're just doing the best you can, just like everyone else, and there's no shame in it. Okay, so I got one. I got one taken care of. I think I'm gonna travel back to the merchant real quick and see if there's anything I could buy, because I think... Oh wait, I only have 179, never mind. I'm kind of stuck on what to do. There is a boss, and I could like work on the boss. Oh, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. I don't think you trauma dump. Not necessarily. You didn't go into the details about like what had happened. Oh no. I'm not as lyrical as you think I am. What you call it? I forgot the words. I forgot the words I was trying to say. No, you're definitely didn't go into the details of what had happened. You know, you did explain yourself succinctly enough about like your thoughts, and I totally understand and respect like where you're coming from. Wait, where am I going? Hold on, where am I going? I'm going back to the fleas. Fleas? Am I going... Is this where they are? Am I in the right place? Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. I'm still learning how to accept praise. That is a lifetime thing. I'm used to receiving criticisms, and that was a skill issue I have to learn to understand. Again, like that's most of my life. Try not to take things personally as hard for me. Um, but yeah, also like learning to accept praise is also hard as well. Um, okay, are you guys gonna be mad if I do a walkthrough? Cause I I found one flea. I found one flea. I know how to get across the bottom part of the marrow where the squiggly lines are. In the words the marrow, above the words the marrow, that's the lava, and I know how to traverse through that now. But there's a boss battle that has a gate behind him, and I really don't want to get there. There's also like the red thorns that I think I could. It's a skill thing, and I think I have the skills to do it. I just gotta like not be too anxious about it because I think my anxiety is making me click on the wrong thing. So, if I defeat. My issue is that big, huge square thing in the middle, I don't know how to get there. Because the boss thing is to the right of the marrow where the bench is. All these dots on the screen is the bench. And there's like two little hallways, like openings, where it's like indicating there's more space. And I know that behind this boss there's a gate, and I just don't want to deal with him. But dealing with the boss is not going to open up this square area. So I don't know how to get there. I'm also like feeling better and feeling like more confident about like traversing this space more freely without like being so super anxious or like so super cautious. There's a study on people who blush easily. People who blush tend to mean they're sincere, empathetic, trustworthy. I am fairly empathetic or sympathetic, and I am sincere, but that doesn't mean I'm always right. It just means that I'm fairly honest. Let me try to talk to the please. Oh, that happened. Oh my god, I'm going! I'm going. No, wait, there's nothing here? What in the heck? How do I get there? Oh, okay, I just go straight down. That's all I have to do. Go straight down. I mean, I do get angry. I do get mad. I have a lot of expectations on myself and others. And sometimes it can be a little bit unhealthy. Okay. I'm trying to find the flea circus and I'm not finding it. I need to go to a bench. Oh wait, no! I think I know where it is. I usually could take this route. There they are.
Yanaga
Aha!
Moshke.
Look! The poor fleas are starting to make their way to us. What a precious thing. We have much to thank you for already, and I hope we will have even more to be thankful for very soon. Please keep seeking out our lost fellows.
Yanaga Moshke.
Some beast here. I see them eat through the bony ground. It is very smart. Bone is everywhere, much abundant. If only I had such stomach. Haha. It's warm here, you agree? It's very, what you say, cozy. The Flame Master, though, is always one to move on. We will be dragged away somewhere much worse soon, I think. Okay, and I can talk to the flea. Okay, so I met the flea people. They're happy. We have one. And there's one there. I wonder if it's because I haven't found an alcove to break through, because there's this thing that needs to open. And that bounces. I wonder if it's like up here I could break through, because I keep forgetting I could break through things. Nope, not here. Huh. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh no! Okay. This I can now call K.N.Fitzwater. So that's all bone. That's just bone. Why do we have this? Wait, hold on. There is something up there. I just can't see it. Ugh. I don't know. Alrighty. I'm actually going to look up what to do next. Because Actually, no, I think I know what I need to do next. I know what it is. I hate it, but I have to do it. There's really just two options for me to do. Deal with the boss battle. Or go through the thorns. And I think just going through the thorns is the best way to go. So I gotta take this bench as my starting point bench. Let me talk to him and see, like... No! I used up all my thread for nothing.
Toro.
In Grandel's pockets they go, and for you a secret to remember us by. You know where all them dreary raggedies are camping? Back near the old chapel? Well, beyond that chapel is a dirty great grave. Not much in there but husk, right? But my sniffer tells me there's something worth the trouble buried down at the bottom. Yeah, there is. There is. Right underneath bone bottom, it looks like there is some sort of opening. So I think it's just letting us know where these treasure vaults are, so we could go and get them. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to work on the thorns. That's gonna be my day. When I'm done with the thorns, I'm gonna deal with the boss, because I think that's what I'm gonna do. Good. Wait, there's something there. Oh wow, hey, that was worth it. that's a nice little secret. Nice. I don't think I'm skilled enough to go back up, so I'm gonna have to take the long way around. Well, that was nice. I accidentally overshoot. I really like the mechanics of this game. And I really like how I'm able to like learn. Oops. I just like how they structure everything in this game. And I like how they do the mechanics. I feel like it's easy for me to learn as I go and play this game. There is like a skill issue thing that I have with this type of thing. But with her as a character compared to the knight, not the Hollow Knight, but the knight, it's easier for her to like land these things at a diagonal because she doesn't have a straight down attack. I'm just not getting it. I'm not getting it. I mean, like, I did a wonderful job getting up to this point and then, like, I stopped. I need to, like, flow. That's my issue. I'm not flowing. I'm getting a little bit too anxious about it, and I should be. I should just flow with it. Okay, this is probably the best I can do with this. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna get mad here. Just a warning. Alright, I'm not going to worry about not getting back to the entrance because I'm going to keep working on this until I'm done. And that's just the way it is until probably the end of stream. So we're gonna be here for a while. If I get used to that area, I'm going to feel more comfortable about it. And I think that's what it's going to take is me to like get used to the rhythm of the place where I could just move through it as much as I'm moving through here. With minimal difficulty. And that's gonna take a while. So I'll get there. I'll get there. I just gotta do it often enough. I'm stopping myself short just before I hit it. Nope, I lost everything there. Everything I accumulated, I lost. That was it. That's the way it is. I suspect there's a flea at the end of that hall. That's the only reason why I'm doing this. I think there is a trapped flea. Because why wouldn't there be a huge dungeon of a place? There has to be some sort of reward over there. That was bad form. My heart is seriously racing. And there's no reason for me to like be so anxious about it. But yet here I am. Anxious. It's rhythm. It's a rhythm. Alright. Yeah. I just gotta do it. Gimme all of it. All of it. Now, I just gotta be careful from here now. Okay, I was really hoping for the flea. You know, this poor little flea that got stuck. You know, I was really hoping, but I guess not. What happened to the flea? I was really hoping there was a flea that was trapped, not more prayer beads. How many do I have? I lost more prayer beads over this. Oh, I could get it. I could get it easily. I just gotta go back to it. And that spot I'm able to do so easily, so that's fine. I really had hoped there was a flea. that I could save. Not more prayer beads. I mean, it is nice to have more prayer beads. I'm able to like unlock things with it. But not like something I'm super hopeful for. Alright, let me get my cocoon. At least that's off of my list. I think the only thing I have left is that boss. Okay. We got our 71 prayer beads. Oh yeah, that's right, that's the boss. Let me... get to the save point with what I have. I still don't know how to open the vaults. I think I will have to purchase that from the Forge Daughter. But I lost so many prayer beads through that expedition. Yeah. I'm not fast. I'm not fast. There's no way I could do that right now. I feel like I need dash to deal with it. Oh, hi. I love how Sasha just like chirps. Hi. You're still very sleepy. Yes, you are. Do you just want to chill where you are? Don't worry about like coming down to where I am. Oh, you are? Okay, here you go. Can you do it? I know, you're like a sleepy baby. Can you do it? There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Okay, she's on the desk now. I'm not ready for that boss. I'm just mentally not ready for it. I'm just gonna go to the deep docks. I could always come back to that boss. I don't need to go through him, right? This is a rhubarb kind of situation. I hope I don't have to go through him to move on, because I feel like I'm stuck. And the only other option I could work on is filling out these two spaces in the deep docks, or try to figure out how to go in that empty square triangle space in the Morrow. I feel like I am missing something to get into that square area, and I need to figure out something there. And I know that there's a little bit of something there connected between the deep docks and Morrow that I probably could look into. There's a bench at the very top of the deep docks that has all that space that is kind of like blotchy. I would have to go through that entire expanse with the spikes and the skeletal creatures, and I have to explode the ceiling to go up and over and explore that whole section. I think that's what I have to do, because there is a spire here, just like in Moss Home, that's going to give me a skill. And I think that's what I need. Someone has sneezed down there. Okay. Bless you. I feel like I could work on Deep Docks some more and leave this boss behind. I feel like I don't have to. I hate doing this, but I really don't feel like doing that boss. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of Deep Docks. Oh. Okay. Okay, that didn't work as planned. That did not work as planned. Going there. No, is this like the place I cannot get past? That's right, there's a mask here that I cannot get. There's gonna be a skill, I believe, that's gonna help me get there. Oh, that's right, the bench is up there. I forgot. It's been ages since I played around with the Deep Docks. Okay. Yeah, there's that hole opening I need to get from the other side. not able to access right now. Alright, I'm gonna go take care of that upper splotchy area. If I'm able to solve the red thorn puzzle, essentially, I'm gonna be able to solve this. Yeah, I'm gonna conserve my strength. And that is what I've been trying to do for hours in the last session, and I finally was able to stomach through it. No, I need the bench. I need the bench. Leave me alone. Yes. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm going to take a moment to get some coffee. So I'll be right back. Alright, sorry to be so abrupt with that music, but we need to get some gaming on. Oh, it actually. I was hoping to have a really nice screen for you to look at when I was away. Hi. You wanna come up here? No, that's not the way for you to do it. No. That's not how you get up here. Sorry, she is clawing on my knees. I'll show you how. That's how you do it. See? Now you try. You had to go on the floor and then jump up. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Hey. Okay. Again with the lever. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. You jumped. Good girl. Okay, she is currently at the monitor where I can see the string, and she is attacking it. Oh, okay, so this does not connect through. I'm actually disappointed. Really disappointed that it's not connecting. How dare they? What's up with... ants? Are we dealing with ants? That's what the bigger guy was. He's a ant. He's an ant. Makes sense now with his attack style. So if I know how to fight against this, I will be able to know how to fight against the big ant dude. Good. Good. You bastard. I'm not gonna die in this area. Heck no. Damn. Ren. Okay. And again, bones. Are we a colony of bugs inside of a skeleton? Is this what's going on here? Because this is another bony implement that I'm seeing here. Okay, got one. ever. I'm not mad or disappointed because I'm learning and I made excellent progress in that fight. So it's just a mini boss battle. A minion boss battle. So at least I could hold my ground in rapid succession. I just gotta click faster. Just out of reach. Okay. Don't know what's going on there, but I want it simply because it exists. I don't think I would discover it until I get this thing done. Man, and here I thought the way this map was going for us. We're going to hit that spire thing, and that's just not working out. Yeah, I'm lethal. No. It I bren too close to the sun. I bren too close to the sun. Okay. Oh, okay, that works. I'm okay with that. That's right. That's how it's done. As if I know. Where am I? I want a bench. Give me a bench. Please. Let me have some healing, bro. I made it. Daughter of a distant land, we who remain have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Yes! Sprint at blinding speed beyond anyone's natural limits, chase down prey, and leap great distances. That's what I was needing. I'm needing that type of leap. Holy cow, I've been needing this. Huge. I still don't know where I am. Oh, I'm here. What? Oh, I just did a cool game thing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, you could come up here. If you want. I like how she is concerned about me. Okay. Oh, I should have leaped. Let me take this, because we learned something new. Yeah, so let me save a flea. Let me see if I can find a way to get up there again. Yep. This is a sword? I love that. I love that. Awoo. That makes me so happy. Okay, so that is cleared. We've saved a flea. And if we really want to, we can continue. I will have to meet the map maker soon. So what does this mean? I'm trying to remember where in the marrow I was having issues where I needed to go a long distance just to reach it. And I'm trying to remember where that is. And I don't remember. Oh wait, it was in the moss home, wasn't it? I think I will eventually go to the moss home. Ooh, wait. Oh, it is connected. Oh, yay! Ooh. So that means I could.
Friend.
Okay, so that's like a double jumping place I need to go to. So I can't do that right now. And that other place... Let's see if that opened up. Nope, it didn't. It did not, so... I'm gonna see if there's any secrets in here that I've got before I move on. I feel like I did. A lot of that. No, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah, no, I just go back to the bench area. Go down. See if there's anything. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's just showing that I have the swift step now, which is nice. Okay, I don't have enough rosaries for the Forge Daughter. So I could try to get to the third one down. I think that is beneficial for me. For me to do. I think with a sprint, I have the ability, if I desire, to face off that ant that was giving everyone issues. I feel like the sprint is going to be huge fighting against him. But since we're here at the deep docks, I'm going to explore the rest of this. I miss her. Alright, that goes back bone marrow. She might have a map for me, but I don't think I have the amount to give her anything. Yeah, this is it. Finally. No, not a boss battle. Not a boss battle. How sad. A spider has fallen from its cage. So lost. So weak. Poor little morsel. I can save you, little spider. All the trouble you faced above. All the suffering. It's so simple. I'll just skewer you here and now. Pluck that flickering life right out of you.
That's fine.
Your threat's a worthless child. If you're my foe, steady your voice and raise your blade. Delicious. I like you already. Now the question is the fight worth it? Is the fight worth it? It is. For me to continue on through the rest of that, I have to take it. I see a bench that's closer. So I'm going to rest at that bench, go to that fight, and deal with her. I think that's what I'm going to do. You bastard. I almost fell into the lava. Alright. That is closer. I won't feel so angry when I go and face her off. I feel like there's another place in Ballroom that has a similar design that I can use the double action here. Okay, she goes high. And I should have used my spade. That's the whole point of her being there instead of elsewhere. I should have just worked on my spade against her, and I'm just not doing that. Oh, I can leave. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave. We know that she's there. I'm gonna go see what else I could do before I go there. I think there's a space I could explore. So there are two bosses that I need to prepare mentally for. And that's the notes about this space. We already went through this area. Okay. A heavy door chained with a simple padlock. So I need a key. I need a key. Okay, that answers the question. I need a key for that. I'm gonna double check that vault down below. There's something I can do there. I just know it. Ow. What is it? Okay. Okay, so I just need to defeat those guys and then I can puzzle out that area. Hold on. Do I? I don't. Oh, I am messing up all over the place. Oh no! Okay, so yeah. That was for nothing. What? 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 Are you trying to get on here? Because that ain't gonna work. You're too big now. Okay. I'm gonna die here if I don't think of something quick. Yeah. Alright, let me retrieve my cocoon. It's at least closer than it was originally, so that's a good thing. If I could practice my speed fighting against the ant boss. I suck at this game. Oh wait, I'm accidentally going to the boss. I don't need to do that. let me get myself healed. And let me figure out what I want to do next, because there's some options. I could try to fight against this boss that I stumbled into high up over here. Just above me in that layer. I could work on that. I could also work on the ant that is just above the right bone marrow bench. I could work on that. All the other places, I think, are not accessible. To my knowledge, except for the far right deep docks. So, or far left deep docks, where it connects into the marrow. I'm gonna explore that area real quick, just to open up whatever it is, or like obtain. Oop! I went the wrong way. No. It is over here. Great. It's over here. There's a place where I could not jump to before. Okay, so that I still can't do for now. So there's something up there. I knew I was gonna die there. I knew I was gonna die there, and I didn't think to bench. I didn't think to bench in that spot. I know it's gonna be very disappointing for everyone that I'm not. That I'm not, you know, taking the time to work on bosses, except for the mini boss thing. But at least next week I could mentally prepare for it and get into the mindset of just like settle down and just, you know, dig into a good boss battle or two. I wonder. Oh, you got your mousey! Yay! Good girl. I'm gonna have to take it slow because I gotta remember how to get back up there. once I get my little soap. No! You bitch! No! No! Oh. Okay, at least I'm here. At least I'm here. Can't believe this man. I can't believe I am. This is why I feel like I'm not really good with bosses right now. I'm not really locked in. I don't have the mental endurance to really like sit down and like concentrate. Can't believe this. Can't believe this is happening. Alright. I'm gonna have to ignore this dude. I'm mad. I am so mad at myself. I don't know what to say. I am beyond words. I have so many enemies to avoid to get to them. I'm really not taking it slow. I so want to break this. This is the worst route I have to take. Please don't. Don't you dare. I am so trying to get to that space in the upper level of this room. And I took the most... I could try to avoid him. I could. Are you serious? Okay, I had to leave this map. I have to leave that map. I was so pissed. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I still don't get this. Let me go sit on this bench on top. Let me do that real quick. this is also a good place for me to start the next stream to go after the ant person. I don't know if I'm going to stick to it. That is so handy. Alright, so long I don't do anything like significantly. See, it's that. I have incredible bad luck. No, not you. I hate everything here. I hate everything here. No! Sorry, April. I totally screamed in your eardrums. Okay. I deserve that. I deserve that. I did the round and I deserve that. I deserve it all. I deserve that. I got a new toy skill thingy and I am doing myself a service. You know what? I'm glad that I just started up there because that's just all I need to do right now. Alright, let me regroup. Because I am lacking some skills, I don't see myself trying to figure out this upper part of the deep docks. This connection point between the Morrow and the deep docks. I am stuck and I could not figure this out. And the way things are going, I don't have the skill to go up and unlock gates with the lever on the other side of the gate. But there is an opening way high above the ant dude that I think requires a double space. So let me find that. Yeah, it's this space right here. I think this is not the only place. Am I wrong? must be thinking of something else. I must be thinking of the one above the other bench. You know what? We're gonna travel to the left. I'm gonna take the hard way back to Mom's home. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Need to go down. Unless... Nope. Nope, 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 nope. It's really great going across, but not going up. Yeah. I don't know why I'm bothering attacking her. I could have easily avoided her. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? No! I used the wrong button. I'm using the wrong button. I'm very close to rage quitting. I am very close to rage quitting right now. I really am. And I only have myself to blame. This is all my fault. I'm so close, A1. Okay. Alright. I've gone through this a million times. I just need to avoid everyone. I need to get my little cocoon. I need to get out of here. Oh, you crappy person. Where am I? I'm this way. Okay. I'm gonna go to the moss home. I'm gonna see if the merchant map making gal has any new maps for me. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna check in with her. And I don't see myself having enough prayer beads for anything because I keep losing them all the time. But, you know, I'm just gonna do a check-in and, like, see if there's anything else. Hi, Anne. With Silksong being the way it is, where it requires some concentration to do some stuff, I'm going to say no. And with me being so mad at this game, I'd rather not do any readings. So, I'm sorry, Anne. I know that you're having a hard time getting to the Wednesday streams. But right now, it's not a good time. I do Wednesdays. It's the same time frame, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I probably could do some readings on Monday in the time frame, in the same time frame. I just don't know. Actually, no, I do know what I will be working on. It will be of a slower pace, and I won't be concentrating too hard. So I probably can do a reading, but if it's a quick one, I could do it. Oh, there is a key. There is a place where it does require a key, so there it is. Okay. I have to remember this. I saw you, Amber. I'm sorry I didn't say hello. How are you? From this safe vantage, I can keep watch for threats while I work. These lowlands are brittle and dangerous. Keep your weapon close. Oh yes, I will. Vendor pins and bellway pins are not a bad idea, but I may have to do... Oh wait, she doesn't have a new map. Oh, is there a blizzard in your area? I hope that you do take care of yourself and get lots of num-nums while you still can. Wait, there is something where I could look into in the moss hut.
Bello mio piocco. Mangina fora.
I'm not reading this out loud because I thought it was normal dialogue. So sorry, everyone wanting me to read this out loud.
Va, tomiemo.
I think I already did this. Okay. I hope you stay safe, Amber, and for everyone who's dealing with blizzard conditions. I swear there is something going on. No! You know what? I'm here. Wait. This may be what I need to get that berry. I did it! I got the moss berry. Okay. You know what? Best idea I ever had coming back here. Let's... That is still closed. What will it take? Okay, so that is closed. That's all I have here. No. I'm using my brain over this. Welcome back, everyone, from the Adsville. I got this second berry. We got 2 moss berries. So it's not a complete loss being here. I guess I could see the druid. Hi. You got the mousy. You got the mousy. Yay. Good girl. You got the mousy. Yeah. Let me go up here. I know there are some places where the double space will come handy. I think this is where I met the druid witch gal. Can't believe it's these guys that are giving me problems. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's see what she has to say. Are you kidding me? Get away from me!
Ren!
Nope, I guess I went the wrong way. There's nothing for me here. Where is that moss druid? I'm gonna go back to the elevator. Are you kidding me? There we go. Oh wait, she's over here. Never mind, she's not over here. What am I missing? It's gonna be so far away to get a bench for me to try this. I just know it. Why? No. No. I'm so far away. I'm so far away from everything. I might as well not go back for that cocoon. Okay, let me just think. I have the mossberry. I have the mossberry. That's all I really need. I don't want the cocoon. I'm so far away from any bellway. It's just difficult. I just feel so defeated. I know I'm just avoiding those bosses because I just don't want to deal with them, but like, I just feel like I want to explore and just fill in some gaps in this map. And it was cool. It was cool, you know, getting this new skill and, you know, fleshing out the rest of, you know, Deep Docks. And the only thing that's really keeping me away from the, you know, bosses in the Deep Docks area, or, you know, the Marrow in the Deep Docks, is, you know, checking in with the Druid lady and trying to jump over to the expanse in the very far left of the grotto. And I was wanting to check in with the druid before I tried the jumping action over there. And that's like a nope. That's like a absolute nope. So I got 20 minutes of this stream. I'm going to make it back to the bum bottom, at least save at bone bottom. And then I can navigate from there and see how much time I have.
Huh?
I'm totally beside myself. Okay, this is the smoothest journey ever to the Bellway, so it's not completely lost.
Ada!
I'm sure next week I'll be in a good mood to like deal with those two bosses. I think I will work on the ant boss before I deal with Lace. I feel like when I finish the ant boss, there's gonna be a new area I could like look into. So that may be a while between the two. So let me do this. Let me rest. That is my save point. I'm gonna go take the elevator up. I guess I could try to get, you know, my cocoon. But let me... I kind of like given up on the cocoon. There was like nothing like really... I know it's gonna hurt doing these attempts, but with the bench being so close, it's not gonna be that bad. Okay, awesome. No, you son of a bitch! I have to be quick. I have to be quick. Okay. There is a way. There is a way. I can do it. I just gotta avoid all the terrible creatures over there. And you know what? I think I should just try to attract this thing and lure it so that way I could just do it in peace. Come on. Okay, I don't have to fight them. That's nice. Please be worth something. No! That bug scared the crap out of me. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh God, I need healing. Please. An old stone gate with a simple keyhole. So there's 2 gates that needs a keyhole now. And there's an area above that requires a lever. No, there's acid. There's acid. I just know. Oh. That's it? Do I get healed? No. That's it? That's it? It's just... Okay, I've discovered a door. That's cool. I discovered something new. And I'm gonna try my best not to die. Okay. Mission accomplished. I did not die. anniversaries? That's cool. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I did not die. Well, hey. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Okay, well, you know what? That's not a bad romp. Learning about stuff. And we completed... No, we did not complete it. That whole map. But, you know, that's really cool. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm stoked. Okay, I got 10 minutes. Oh wait, apparently this be the first blizzard since you were a kid. Back in... Stop! Don't say that you're that old. Come on. What does that make me? Ancient. That's what. Wait. How much do I have? Oh, 28. Okay. Let me try to get my silk cocoon back. Maybe I could earn some more stuff. Maybe I could check in with the druid. Go from there. In the upper level. Or middle level. Okay, hold it. That was not cool. You're going on the floor. That's a no-no. You don't do that. I really have to clean up my desk so that way she can't... No. Okay. I really need to clean up my desk. Trying to think what happened around that time. I think the year before, or a couple of years before then, there was a massive ice storm, and I had to take shelter in my grandmother's trailer park. And I'm grateful that she was able to find a space for us and make do. There's a squirrel in my window. Like, over here? Are you talking about, like, Sasha being a squirrel? It's so dark outside, I won't be able to see anything. Just a heads up. Thanks. I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm going to just log off here and just, like, end the stream. Kind of like a mixed bag kind of day. Uncovered some things, learned a new skill, so that's, you know, the positive thing. I learned the jumping striding thing. I was able to explore some areas I have never done before, so that's cool. But this also means I have 2 bosses I gotta fight next week. And one is super hard, which is Lace. I know that a lot of people probably would be mad if I look up some things, but I'm going to. I'm going to look up both Lace and him. I don't think I need to since I had that speed thing and I just gotta get used to it. But I want to like make it a easier time on me because I want to enjoy this game. I want to enjoy this game and like have fun, you know? And if I'm going to rage, I want it like a good rage where it's like based on my skill issues, not because this game is beyond my understanding. So I'm gonna take a sneak peek. I hope y'all don't mind on the ant and lace. And you know what? I'm not gonna look up Lace, but I'm gonna look up the ant dude. And at the very least, he probably will open up a new area for me. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, how about this? I'll do it 5 times, and I feel like if there's no way I could get around this dude, then I'll look up a strategy. I probably won't look up Lace, just because there's a new area that's probably going to open up. All the other avenues seems to be blocked up because there's a lever on the other side of this gate. And I don't know if there's a trap I need to get to open those things up. No. No, that's the wrong looking things up, Amber. And I'm definitely not going to do that on Twitch. Anywho, I'll try my best. I'll try my best not to do it for you guys then. And just see like what happens. If you want to see me struggle. This has been a struggle. It was fun up to the last hour. And then it just got really frustrating because I really don't want to deal with those bosses. I just don't. But who knows? Maybe next week I'll feel a lot better and I probably will have the energy to do so. So, I'm going to call it here. Thank you all so much for being here, lurking, chatting, what have you. I really enjoyed this game. Oh, what, Amber? What? Oh, is it a reading? Because I only have 1 minute. Oh, unless it's a next week thing for Silksong. A game for subbing. Oh! Well, when we reach accumulation of 5 subs, I will do a spin for the backlog game. So you'll have that at least. Let me get some music for all of you to listen to. Oh wait, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. It's at the end of this. Hold on. Never mind. I am being cringe right now. I'm being absolutely cringe. Okay, I finally found the music that we could listen to while in the stream. I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for being here. And I'll see you all next week, either Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, whatever your flavor stream it is. I'll be there. Okay, bye bye.